going on YouTube? Trucking Life here. One more time. Yeah. Man, anyway guys, it's been a long day, man, on the last run. As you can see, I'm trying to get in here, but somehow it's only me on the way over here, but the portal seemed to have missed my... Apparently they picked me up for some reason. I don't know what this is about, man. But anyways, last one, baby. It's the last one. But anyway guys, the video ain't about this right here, which is holding me up more. But anyway, some of the craziest situations that happened to me doing radios. I'm gonna name two of them, guys. I didn't get all detail on this, but I thought I'd share this, man. When I first got into rails, guys, I didn't know nothing about the 1020s. I didn't know nothing about the tire game. I didn't know about none of that. I come out the regular trucking world like everybody else that come from regular trucking world, come to this stuff right here. To this stuff right here is a whole different, man. It's like night and day. But anyway, so I grab a load. I run it down to, like, I was running a regional at that time, and the load was super heavy. I had a load of wood. Man, what's going on with this, man? Come on, man. I mean, anyway, I had a load of wood, guys, and I went down with like a load of plants. My back haul was a load of heavy wood, you know, surrounding states. And I had the 1020 on the 53 footer, guys. Now, man, the plants made it down there fine. You know, the plants really wasn't that heavy. So I delivered the plants. Then I had a back haul to go drive about 30, 40 miles away to get a load of wood. Heavy wood, man. Middle of the summer, guys. 1020s, heavy, 53 footer. You already know your boy had problems. I knew nothing about the tire game, so I load the wood up. And I'm heading back to the, to the shot town, to a rail yard. So I thought, man, he good to go, man. What's going on with me? There we go, man. Hold on, guys, hold on. So anyway, guys, I guess I was picking up a load of wood. And I was on my way back to shot town. And, riding back, I'm thinking like my weight is decent, I'm thinking. But apparently my weight was too much for the 1020, guys, because when I got back, fellow co-worker right there, on my way back, guys, all I see is people honking at me, pointing to the back of my trailer. I'm like, okay. I don't know what's going on, I don't know why they pointing. This is before I know anything about blown tires and all that stuff, guys. I knew nothing about this world. Nothing about this world. And so, people pointing, they looking. About 3 or 4 people from all the way from where I was coming from, it was about a good 2.5, 3 hour drive, all the way back. And people honking. And so finally, for the last person, I raised up my window like, hey, I threw my hands up like, hey, what's going on? He was like, flat tire, right? So I look in the mirror, I can't see nothing in the mirror. I'm like, man, it don't look flat to me. So I kept riding, right? And man, guys, let me tell you something. Man. The rail yards, you can see somebody dragging a chassis or a box across the yard, axle locked up and everything, smoking up the yard. People out there, they ain't gonna look twice. They ain't gonna look at it because they already know what it is. When I tell you guys, when I pulled in the rail yard, everybody just stopped like this, started looking at me like, I'm like, man, they staring a lot. They staring kind of hard, bro. What's wrong with these people? I like, I ain't never seen a blown tire before. Cause I knew the tire was blown because the guy was like, the tire blown. All right, cool, I got a parking spot, guys. I'll show you looking right here. He pulling out something in the back of here, guys. So anyway, I'm like y'all ain't never seen a blown tire before. Guys, when I tell you, man, this was more than a blown tire, man. Let me go back in this hole real quick, guys. Yeah, guys, so when I tell y'all, man, that when the whole rail yard stop and look at you, so YouTube, when I tell you, man, when the whole rail yard, oh man, I almost fell, boy. You gotta watch your footing around here, boy. These things will give you the slip. Anyway, I forgot all the way to do. I was over here doing something, man. I freaking tripped on that. like I was saying, guys, when the whole rail yard stop and look at you guys, you know something up, man. Anyway, I pulled in the rail yard. Everybody looking at me, of course. Now, I had an idea it was a blown tire, somebody told me, but, you know, your boy kept riding, man, because I was like, man, I got to get home, man. I was low, I wasted enough time down there. And I didn't see it in the mirror, but I didn't stop either. Anyway, this is how I look, guys. Picture this. This tire well is this one right here. It's the back tire. On the, I think it was on the driver's side, though. Yeah, it was this one. It was on the driver's side. It was on this side right here. 1020s. You had tire. You had tire, rim. Guys, this whole thing was gone. It was just the rim. It was a tire and a rim. So I'm looking at them, I'm like, man, why are they staring at me like this? So anyway, so I back up and I park in the spot. And I kind of had it was a flat, but I didn't know it was like, I mean, the whole tire gone. I get back there, I look, I was like, ooh. Guys, hey man, hey guys, when I tell you, man, some of the crazy stuff I experienced doing this stuff, guys, I'm fresh to the rails, man. I didn't know about the tires, I didn't know about none of this stuff, guys. Ignorance is not an excuse, guys, but I'm just telling you, this is what happened to me. These are real stories. Anyway, another story, guys. I got caught in the speed trap, right? This thing all messed up. Come on. Come on. Boy, this stuff gotta be some of the raggediest stuff, boy. This thing sounds like an old playground swing, man. Man. I gotta wrestle with that, man. It's crazy, man. It's like, both of them going down. That one almost down. It's this one. Anyway, all right, guys. Last thing, man. Fighting with that. With that thing, man. That thing is, boy. And my shirt on inside out. Anyway, I don't even matter at this point. Man, what kind of stuff is this? What they got going on around here? Man, I don't even want to know what that is, man. I really don't even want to know what that is, man. It look crazy. I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. Anyway, hey, but guys, food for thought. Check it out. Hey, somebody left their gloves here. That means somebody's right here working. These gloves right here lets me believe that somebody's right here working. I'm pretty sure I left some gloves in a lot of places, guys. But anyway. Sorry, guys. I got caught in the speed trap, right? I didn't know what a speed trap was. I had no clue. I had no idea what it was. Anyway, I was coming through a speed trap through a certain state I ain't gonna name on here. And, you know, I was going one way and the state police was going the other way on the opposite side. It was just us two. I passed him up. He looked at me. I could feel him looking at me. I'm just looking straight. I got the Ray Charles one on, right? But I also had my eyeballs like this, looking in the mirror like. And I seen him make a U-turn. I said, oh man, there we go, right? So the state police pulled behind me. He ain't turned his lights on, so I started slowing down. He started slowing down. I said, okay. I started slowing down some more. He started slowing down some more. I said, oh man, okay, I see what's going on here. So I slowed down some more. He started slowing down some more. We started going so slow, I just pulled over. Guys. And he pulled right behind me. I said, aha. I knew he was on something. Then he threw his lights on, right? He lit me up. He walked up to, he walked up to the front. And they always come on the passenger side, there's traffic on this side. And I opened the door for him. He was like, he stared at me for a second. Like, he looked over like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what you mean? He said, why'd you slow down like that, right? I'm like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, officer. I'm from the hood, man. That's why I grew up from a straight hood. We do two things in the hood when the police get behind you. We either run or we pull over. I said, well, I'm in a truck. I can't run. So I just pulled over. He was like, guys, I kid you not. He looked at me. He was like, give me. He ain't know what to say. I ain't know what to say. He just looking at me like, He leaned on my dashboard. He looking at me too. He took his hat off, like set it up there. He looking at me. I'm looking at him like, you ever see them dogs? Not the hungry dogs, but like one of the ankle biters, one of the small purse dogs. When he looking at you, when he rubbing them, they look at you like this. Their eyes ain't never really staring straight at you. They looking to the side like this. That's how I was looking at him. I was like, he was like, he just sitting staring at me like. So, I got a warning for speeding. What happened was, the reason I pulled myself over, I didn't know why I pulled myself over. Like I say, one or two things, you run or you pull over, man. It was only me and him, so I knew he didn't make a U-turn for no reason. So anyway, the reason he was going to pull me over was because it was a speed trap. It dropped from 55 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour for 1 mile, guys. 1 mile. And the sign was behind some bushes. The sign that says the miles per hour difference. So you rolling 55 for like the last 30 miles. You going 55. So you come to this one little small part right here. It's 45 miles per hour. And the sign is behind some freaking bushes, right? I just started slowing down just because on GP, because I saw him make a U-turn. He knew I was slowing down, but I didn't. So anyway, he was like, man, guys come through here flying, and they had accidents right here. I said, well, I didn't know. I didn't see the difference. What a sign at? Like, it's right there. And we had stopped by like another sign. Where I pulled over at was a sign on this side that said 55 miles per hour. Not the sign that said 45. The one that said 45 is behind the bushes, right? I pulled up right by the sign that said 55. He said, see, it's 55 right here. So that's the only one I seen. I was doing 55. I was trying to speed. Anyway, long story short, he gave me a warning. He wrote me a warning, a speeding ticket warning. Anyway, you know, the guys, they giving you warnings now versus giving you a citation, because it's hard to fight a warning versus a citation. I'm just saying, food for thought. Any guys out there who want to know what's going on today, they writing a lot of warnings. You think you get up because of a warning.